So back on my local river, and I say local river for potentially the last time. I'm moving in a couple of weeks, and I'm probably not going to get out here next week. So yeah, this may be my last time on the river this season. We'll just have to wait and see, because I'll be back down this area quite a bit. I'm moving up to Broughty Ferry, so yeah, I still haven't a clue what I'll be doing in terms of fly fishing up there. I think the River Isla might be a good option, but we'll just have to wait and see. When I get up there, I'm going to go to the angling shops and obviously chat to the staff, see what the options are, basically. I've seen, weirdly enough, the bit that we're in just now, I haven't actually fished before, and I've been fishing here for 3 or 4 years. I've seen a fish rising in here, so I'm going to give it a try. I might have spooked it already because I've been fishing for like 15 minutes and it's not done it for a while. But yeah, I've just put on a black clink hammer and a size 14 just to see how that gets on. And yeah, we'll just take it from there. Fortunately, with the amount of foam that's coming up, I can't really see the fly very well. So I might have to change to a fly with better visibility. Ha, there's an actual fly right next to my fly. They're both making it through, so potentially have spooked it. Oh wow, there's quite a few flies actually on the water. Okay, so we've gone for the foam daddy with a dropper. Seen a couple of fish rising, and I'm just going to work my way up this pool. The fish that I've seen rising have been on the far side, which isn't a huge surprise. So just saw another one rise in the middle. Don't know whether I've got the dropper set too low or I'm just not hooking into the fish, because the daddy's gone under a few times already. There we go. It was on the dropper. Oh. I was literally just thinking to myself, I maybe need to change dropper. But as turns out, maybe I don't. Right. Give me that. There we go. Oh. God, look at the spots on this one. Properly beautiful. Beautiful little fish, this one. Right, let's get it out. It's alright. Beautiful little spots on that, isn't it? Oops, didn't mean that. You're alright, you're alright. Oh, off you go. Phew, made it, safe. Right, the blank's been beaten. So I've decided to go for a dry fly only just now. I'm going to try, hope you can see this, it's a synthetic quill nymph. Obviously the plan's going to be to try and avoid going into the serious flow, because I doubt it'll hold up in that, but the foam daddy wasn't doing particularly well. I suspect the, what do you call it? the nymph wasn't doing terribly, but yeah. I've seen a few bigger fish, well, bigger flies about. I've also seen a few fish rising, so I figured let's go for Matchy the Hatchy. There was a fish roach just over there, and I feel obligated to try for it now. Really hard to get an angle on that. Oh. Nope, I think I'm going to ruin that. Nah, I can't get a real good angle on that. That's fine, we've got to call it. For now. I was going to say I'd come back another day, but I might not get that option this season. So yeah, I'm going to go downstream to places I know a bit better, and yeah, know how to fish a bit better. So see how I get on there. It's quite busy today. I'm slightly further down than I would normally be to start with, because two of the pools that I would normally fish are already got anglers in them, and yeah, and I met another one. He was on his way back to his car. He hadn't had a thing. I think he'd only been fishing for an hour or so. The wind is getting a bit stronger and it's becoming a little bit more problematic, but we'll just see how things go. I have seen a fish rising in here a couple of times in the same spot, so I'm going to aim for that area first of all. But it's not far off that tree, which is going to make it great fun with this wind. I will probably end up in the tree, but we'll just have to see how things go. Probably a bit too close to me. Ooh, it's not a bad little. No, it wasn't quite right. And despite having put mud on the. Oh. Ugh. Had a rise there too. Missed it. Wasn't a big fish, but any chances, it's one worth taking, I think. Yeah, this wind has been problematic. I might end up trying to move somewhere else. Okay, this is a spot where I don't really fly fish because it's quite close quarters normally, and I've literally just come down for half a dozen casts. I'm probably going to, but it is pretty much wind free. I haven't brought most of the stuff down. I've literally just come down with the fly rod and the foam daddy on it because I didn't want to change anything up. So it's just a case of trying a few casts, because there are clearly fish here. Just had a fish rise just in front of me actually. So it's worth having a few casts, see what happens. Caught in the swirly bit, let's see what happens. So I'm back again in the same little spot. We do this little run first before we do the main pool. What's going on here? Oh, must have some grit or something in my reel. Wasn't flowing well. Yeah, I'm going to do this little run here first of all. So, if anybody watched the video I did around when I was at Loch Ossian, I'd said that I wanted to get a little rod or something that I could use to potentially try and go for little fishing things, like a 6 foot 2 weight. Well, I went slightly larger than that. I went for a 6.5 foot 6 weight. Not 6 weight, 4 weight. And the reason for that is quite simply I wanted something that could deal with the wind a bit better. And basically, from a cost perspective, something that didn't involve getting a new reel as well. So I went for this. It's a Gray's Kite, which is kind of their bottom of the range one, because again, didn't want to spend a lot on this. It's a bit weird to cast when you first cast it. It's not like my Hardy, that's for sure, but it doesn't cast terribly. Now, I had seen a fish rising here earlier, but not at the moment, so I might go back to that other little run. I put a small, and I do mean small, nymph on, because I'm back to using one of the quill dry flies. Okay, so I'm back on my original spot and it's very different. The wind has dropped, the temperature is currently plummeting. The wind's not gone, but it has dropped. Right, so I'm back at this spot. I've just been speaking to a guy, Antonio, who actually one of my subscribers, so hey Antonio. And he said that there were fish rising here, but they appear to have stopped. I'll give it a few casts and we're starting to lose the light now, so our chance may have passed, so to speak. Oh, there we go. I saw that come up. Hey! Oh wow. Jeez. Don't know how big this fish is. Probably tiny. But it feels good on this little rod. Oh, God, the rod's bent over, it's something chronic. Ooh. That's actually not tiny, is it? Ooh, come on. So cheers Antonio for, oh shoot, off it went. Oh well, I'm happy enough to have hooked into that, frankly, because it was looking grim. Oh. Oh. Right, I'll give the fly a quick dry and then go again. Because that wasn't a bad fish. And yeah, it's fun on this little rod. Because I was worried when I got this rod because it's a 4-weight. And the reason I got a 4-weight is simply so that I didn't have to get a new reel. I was worried that being a 4-weight, it wouldn't be particularly much fun, frankly, with small fish. But, okay, that wasn't that small a fish, but it was very good fun. Right, I think I'm going to have to move, or at the very least try and change fly. And I say try and change fly because visibility is dreadful. Let's see how I get on, try to change the fly because I can't see, the light's fading quick. I actually managed to thread the bloody thing. Much to my surprise. I actually don't think it was me that fish went for. Could be wrong. But yeah, you can see this fly a bit better. Right, time to move. Now whether I try another spot or not's a different story. Definitely not hanging about here because it's getting quite dark quite quickly. Right, light's seriously fading now. Dry flies are going to be wonderful, but I'm going to give it last little cast in this pool here. This could be quite a good pool, but it is, because it's so close to the car park, it's quite heavily fished. So yeah, just try to see if we can spot my fly. Ah, there it is. Oh, I'm in the tree again. That didn't sound good. Yep, fly's gone, and there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to tie in another one, so I think I'm at this point calling it a night. It's been good. Yes, I've been out for a good few hours. I've caught one, lost one, missed a good few little takes, but it's still been good. Probably, as I said, my last session for 2024 on the local. So yeah, with me moving to Broughty Ferry, I'll probably have a different local next year, but I am hopeful that there's going to be a lot more other opportunities because I'll be closer to the hills, so there'll be a lot more hiking and there'll be a lot more potential for hill lochs and that sort of thing. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes.